What's up, guys? So we are back here. 3.5 has now happened on North America and EU. They did a hot fix earlier today, and that was supposed to fix the car design. So you're supposed to be able to now craft. So you're supposed to be able to craft the Rampage 200 lights. The design will now work. Again, supposedly, I have not personally tested it. So if you have tested this, if you've crafted the frame here, because the white pigments were not working before, and they actually changed the recipe too, so now it is using white pigments, which are earned in game, thankfully. It is not a cash shop item any longer. Very, very nice change there. So you can now craft the car in game without any cash shop items whatsoever. And then it was also supposed to fix the ancestral skills, like de-leveling and de-leveling process in general, but there is still a lot of reports of errors, people de-leveling, going down to 54, 53, losing ancestral levels as well. So those things are still going on, and it is a major issue. So they've contacted XL Games, and they are working on that fix there. So I wanted to get those big informations out of the way. We're here really going to look at the economy here and what's happened in the last couple of days, how the economy has shifted, what we've corrected, guessed correctly, what we failed on guessing correctly, changes and such like that. So let's take a look at Archeage. Archeage prices, I think, have decreased slightly, especially on the Starlight Archeage. The Moonlight Archeage, as you can see here right now, 17, 18 gold. They are currently selling pretty much right around there, as you can take a look at the history here. But Starlight saw the biggest drop in prices . So Starlight Archeage Crystal all the way down to like 2 or 3G. Very, very low, comparatively speaking, where they were. And that's because all those Mana Wisps have been converted into new Archeage types now. The essences have also dropped, tremendously as well. There's a great way to make a lot of money with this, is breaking them down into dust, because the dust is selling quite expensive, comparatively speaking, because you still need those in the daily quest up in Aurora. So selling them in stacks of 6 is a great way to sell off your dust, and you can sell it at a higher value than this 45 silver. But again, it's going to take a lot of time and effort to sell those small little stacks of 6. The Ionod designs, which were a very interesting thing, actually dropped really, really low. You can see there's some right here hovering downward of 30 gold. This was a shocking twist, and there's been a lot more brought in the system, probably because of the triple drop rate event going on right now. So it's probably becoming a lot easier to get out of the coin purses and such. There may also be new methods of acquiring the Ionod scroll scraps, which I do not know yet. So if you know of new methods to acquire the Ionod scroll scrap, please post it down below. Why do you think this has just tanked? This was something that I didn't personally highlight and say that it was going to go up, but other users posted in the comments, and I kind of agreed with them. I thought the Ionod scrap price would go up pretty significantly. They might still go up if these are just low in value because of the triple drop rate event going on. So we also then have to talk about the Mysterious Garden Powder, which had just tanked dramatically. Even on the legacy servers, these things have dropped tremendously. Thanks to the new crafting system, and then also the triple drop rate, you can see a lot have been moving at this price, and the prices has just tanked way down. So definitely touched upon selling those guys. I thought they were going to tank. I didn't know if it was going to happen this dramatically, this severe, but look at that stuff. Craziness, guys. Mysterious Garden Powder, way cheaper. Will they jump back up after this event? Only time will tell, but I do think that we will see a slight increase in value after the triple drop rate event goes away. That's going to be here for another about 5 days. So you got 3 times drop rate, which is helping dramatically bring these prices down. And then we have these crates. These crates are significantly cheaper now thanks to the triple drop rate. So you got a lot more of these crates in the system. You can see barely any of them were selling on the auction house prior to this event, so 30, 20 or so a day, and now we have 300 plus selling every single day. Prices are significantly lower, which this is in turn bringing down the Lunarite prices. Fine Fire, Fine Wave, those guys are cheaper. The fine ones, not so much, shockingly enough. But just the basic fire and the superior fire have seen, wow, so the basic fire has actually gone up. And wave lunarites, let me see here. Because I could have swore when I looked at this, these were going, wow, the lunarites have actually been jumping up in value. So I am shocked here. So I was wrong on this. Superior fire. Superior fire has taken a dive. So that's the one that has dropped pretty significantly. So it looks like superior fire and superior wave are dropping more. But the basic ones are actually way up in value for some odd reason. And they come out of those crates. So this has been a very interesting thing, which we kind of got wrong a little bit here, it seems like. I do think that these will jump back up in value after the triple drop rate goes off. And as you'll notice here, the fine waves are still very, very expensive. They've actually shot up slightly, it looks like here. Which, again, is very surprising. Maybe it's because of the new weapons and armor that people are having access to. And they're having to regem their gear. So those could be the reasons why. And expect these prices to go up after this drop rate event is ending. Lunarite prices will be going up. I mean, right now you got 3 times the drop rate. You got a lot of these crates coming in to the game. And after this, you're not going to have that. This triple drop rate is going away in about 5 days. And just look at this. This is where the Lunarite is mainly coming from, is these crates. And when this goes away, the Lunarite goes away as well. So then lastly, we touched upon the ores. So initially, we said the ores were going to spike up slightly in value. So they were spiked up a little bit, and then they would come back down. We've seen that in kind of copper and in gold. But silver has still dramatically spiked up. So silver has been a very, very interesting ore. 35 silver right now, going up. And I think this has to do to the fact that you're using silver for those silver keys to unlock the crates. The silver keys are selling for a good amount of money in the new economy, but again, that's only going to last for the next 5 days when these crates are available. Once the triple drop rate goes away, the crates are going to go away, the silver key value is going to go away, and the silver value is definitely going to go away. So silver, very, very expensive. Too expensive, because you can see you can buy silver ingots here for 50 silver already compressed, already made. So you definitely, that's an overinflated price. If you have silver, the basic silver, you should probably get rid of this stuff ASAP. If you can definitely get 30 or 40 silver for your silver, that's great value on your money, because you can buy the ingots already processed for way cheaper than what it would cost you to actually process those guys. So that is about it. The pigments have gone up a little bit. I do want to touch upon the charcoal stabilizers, because charcoal stabilizers has actually gone down slightly in this after the launch here. So you can see this high point. Charcoal stabilizers right around 170, 180 at the high points. But I think this was because of a lot of people anticipating the dramatic spike, and then people hoarding up their charcoal stabilizers, not waiting to. Because you'll notice that the amount sold has actually been decreasing. Now that 3.5 has happened, we are seeing a spike in sales, so 34,000 on the first day. And it's also becoming harder to get the charcoal stabilizers. People are actually camping out on the cargo holds, waiting for people to process and make those special cargo packs. It is nuts, guys. I'm sure you've seen it in-game. Getting a cargo pack is really, really hard, and the thing is, charcoal stabilizers sell to the NPC now for 95 silver, so they cannot go any lower than 95 silver. And if you're selling them for around 150, you're not really making much money off of the charcoal stabilizers. So the reason that charcoal stabilizers right now I think have gone down slightly, roughly stayed the same, is that there's a lot of these in the world right now. People have stockpiled thousands upon thousands of charcoal stabilizers, and now they are panicking trying to get rid of these charcoal stabilizers, because I mean, if you got 15,000 charcoal stabilizers in your inventory and you see the prices are going down, you're just like, holy shit, I got to get rid of these before they go down anymore. They're not thinking correctly. They're not thinking logically here. They're just panicking and like, oh my god, prices are going down. What is wrong here? I have all this charcoal stabilizers. I have all this stock. I need to get rid of it. And as people start just snowballing this effect, that brings the prices down even smaller. But in the long run, the charcoal stabilizers is actually going to go up in value because it's so hard to create this thing. So we found out, and it was erroneously reported earlier on my part and others, that you needed either 14 basic trait packs, 8 fertilizer packs, or 4 larder packs to get a cargo. That was erroneously reported. You actually need all of those. So you need 14 basic packs, 8 fertilizers, and then 4 larders to make 2 cargo. So all those things have to happen in conjunction together before cargo even appears. That means you have to spend tons and tons of labor, and a lot of packs have to be produced. And then now everyone is competing over these cargoes to try and get, and the value that you're getting on these isn't that much better. You're getting 20 to 30 or so charcoal stabilizers when you do a cargo run. And it's just not worth it. So you have to buy the pack once you get it from the cargo thing from like 30 gold or so. And if you get 20 or 30 charcoal stabilizers, you're really making no profit, even at that 150 per charcoal stabilizers. So the supply of charcoal stabilizers will definitely dry up. And as more things come out in 3.5B or 3.6, 3.7, whatever they want to call it, when they change the Lunarite system and the Luna Gems, charcoal stabilizer is going to be used in more things over there. So it is going to be a slowly increasing trend of prices. Charcoal stabilizers should go up slowly but surely over the next several weeks and months, and expect charcoal stabilizers to eventually hit that 3 gold mark. Right now, again, I think there is just too much charcoal stabilizers that has been stored up, and people are panicking trying to get rid of the charcoal stabilizers. I do expect this to really, really go up in the next few weeks / months. So this is something that you should hold on to and even buy. I bought some charcoal stabilizers yesterday for like 1 gold 30 each. And that was a price that I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to buy these charcoal stabilizers. So I would say if you find any charcoal stabilizers, under 150, you probably should buy those guys. They are a great value, and they should definitely be going up in the near future. All right, guys. That is all that I have right now for the economy update here. I will talk to you guys later, and there's only a few more hours left of the Squirrel Glider. So if you haven't got into the Squirrel Glider contest, go over to the last video. It's the Majestic Tree and Mining Drill update video. Look at that, X up for the squirrel over there, and have your shot at winning that Squirrel Glider. I know so many people are excited for that. That's a really cool giveaway that all the content creators are now having access to right now. So, good luck, guys. Hopefully you win a Squirrel Glider, and I will talk to you guys later.